Look alive, everybody. Dragon Tail here, and we are about to jump into the world of Tiny Tina's Wonderland, where we will strive to uncover and understand this world. Here, the game will start to do its intro thing, then jumps at you, the player, displaying the importance of your role.
The Fate Maker. That's you. Heavy, right? Fate Maker. Big responsibility. Honestly, I wouldn't even blame you if you just laid down in a puddle and gave up.
But, since none of us wants to just lay down and die, we will then cut to a scene where you and your allies will fight against the ultimate evil.
The undead fall beneath our blade! Ah!
Oh yeah! Same! It's going real good over here, blade-wise.
And with a reveal of the ultimate baddie, he will then be very surprised to see that you got there so dang fast.
Wow, you guys got here fast.
Lest we forget the introductions.
I am Valentine, gallant adventurer. The scary stabby one is Frette.
What about that one?
That's the newbie. It's their first adventure.
Oh, come on. Their figure isn't even fully painted.
But with our heroes being as late as they are, the big boss at the background gained all of the energy, made a couple of undead minions, and we are screwed no matter how we look at it. Everyone will then just try their absolute best to beat this dude, and then they will all just fail miserably. Kaput. Kaputski. Gao. After they realized they could not defeat the Skeletor Necromancer wannabe, out of nowhere, due to plot, the most powerful ruler in all of the realms came to save their behinds, aka Queen Bloodstallion. Yeah. Let that one sink in.
We're playing bunkers and badasses, baby!
After a short and brutally awkward praise from villain to the savior, Queen Bloodstallion then pulls the Sword of Souls, aka the most powerful weapon in all of, well, this game, into existence out of thin air to defeat the enemy that we struggled so much for, and making us question why we were sent there to defeat him in the first place. Our villain, in chains, slowly ascends to the heavens, and before he vanishes to his prison, he then curses everyone involved, even you. After giving us our first foreshadow, he then gets blasted off into space like Team Rocket from Pokemon. You will then be transported to your character creation profile. There you might spend something between 5 to 15 minutes, depending on how much you like to develop your character, after which you will then be transported to the glade of helpful tutorials. The name of itself is self-explanatory. You then follow the call of Queen Bloodstallion, which doesn't make any sense to me, because if it's a queen, it means it's a female, right? And if it's a female, then how can it be a stallion? Because, you know, in English I learned that stallion is basically the male version of a horse. You know what? I digress. Let's keep moving. The first tutorial will then be you trying to follow the hoof prints of Queen Bloodstallion, even though you might not see a lot of it throughout the entire game, so I don't see what's the point of it being in this tutorial. Tutorial number 2. Teaching you how to jump over obstacles. Classic. As for the third trial, you are given a sharp melee weapon. That weapon can be used to cut down not only your enemies, but also your obstacles as well. On the fourth trial, you are taught to crouch, and then to stand right back up again. Fifth trial, combat against things that can strike you back. On Trial 6, we are introduced with the concept of loot boxes, and in those loot boxes you can find things like weaponry, ammunition, spells, which will come out later on in the tutorial.
Wait, there's guns in fantasy?
You're in Tina's fantasy, baby!
Trial number 7, your own personal live shooting range with live beings in it. Well, not really alive, but you get my gist. And on Trial 8, you are shown how to effectively use
Explosives!
Victory!
and Trial 9, Saving Peasants, and also containing some of my favorite dialogues.
Might as well save her peasant ass.
Thank you for saving my peasant ass, stranger. Whew, my peasant ass is killing me.
Trial 10, your ultimate. Don't worry, you'll get another one later. Trial 11, your first spell and how to use them, so use it responsibly. Oh man, this is like Borderlands, who am I kidding? Trial 12, Slide and Wave, boys. Slide and Wave. Trial 13, how to be full of yourself. It may give you new opportunities or even open doors for you. Now for Trial 14 and 15. Why two of them, you ask? Well, it's because one is for the boss trial, Ribula, okay, so that I can get used to fighting boss. 15, however, is to use everything you've learned up until now to put this guy back 6 feet under, okay? Okay. Also, remember how I said there was foreshadowing in the beginning? Yeah, this is why. He's back, baby.
Yeah, not happening. Come on, the Fate Maker never beats the villain in the first quest. I have to go pay an old shiny friend a visit.
Great! Now there's 2 foreshadowings. Hope you all have been paying attention, because if you did, you will know exactly what's going to happen. No cheating! Now to the overworld. What is the overworld, you may ask? It's basically a world with many different worlds inside, and each world has their own experiences and their own stories unique to their very own. Now with that out of the way, let's greet properly.
That's right.